Hi friends, welcome back to tutorials, and in this video I'm going to show you how to delete the record. In this section we will work on how to delete the record. I have already recorded 2 other videos, so in case you have not followed the videos, please follow those videos first, then you will be able to understand this. So this is the 3rd video of this series, so we will work on here how to delete the record. So let's go to here first, and we will create another function for deleting. So before that, let's go to list file here, and for delete function we need to write this. We will create the function called delete student inside, and here we will pass here std, not std actually, student here. Okay, this we will pass here student, and this is a function name. So let's create this inside here so that we will not get any error outside of this engine. This, and then we need to create the function here, and the function is this one. We have created a function here, create a student, then we are passing this as a parameter, and here in fact this one is for creating, so delete, right? And delete the student here, that's not create actually, delete student, and then we need to pass here id. Okay, so it will be id, and then any or number, whatever, and then we will pass here id, or we can write like this also, id equals to this id. Okay, now let's get back here, and this dot student service dot this function, and then dot subscribe, and then data, and then here, and then here. Spelling is right, wrong, and then we need to pass here as well. So we need to pass here this dot, not this, form. Okay, so need to declare here form also, form, then this is not required, so simply we'll write here multiply student here, student, and this will come from actually here any, because we are passing this data here. Okay, or we could have done one thing, we need just id, so we can write here student.id, that's it. So here in the list section it will be id, then same id we will pass here. Okay, and this id we will pass here and here, and then it will go to ultimately PHP file. So here need to be changed delete. Now let's check into the browser. So let's click on this, and what happens? Okay, method not delete, sorry, allowed. So rather than post, we need to pass here delete method. Okay, now let's try to click here. Okay, so it's deleted or not deleted. So why? Let's check here, network clean, click here. Okay, the id is not passing somehow, that's why. So let's check here why ID is not passing. I write here not this list console.log, then ID. If it's coming or not selected needs to be checked here. When clicked 19, the ID is coming perfectly here. This ID is also going here, passing. Now let's check into the service section. Console.log ID, then let's remove from here. Yeah, this is already removed. Now let's check. Yeah, 90 is coming out also here. So why it's not going the data? It's going blank somehow. Service file. Okay, it will not come actually. It will be plus sign. Okay, no, it's fine. If I click passing, refresh it. Okay, data is deleted. But we have to refresh it. So it should be automatically deleted, right? So for that, we need to add some line of code here in list.php in this filter code. So we need to write this line of code. Sometimes for student it becomes confusing that why there is filter, then any, then you, then not, then double equal to id. Let me explain you. What happens when this data is coming from there? So what happens when everything is deleted, then this id is filtered here, it matched. For example, the id is 19. Okay, in that case what happens, it checks in this student's id 19 is there or not. So if this is deleted, then it will filter and return everything except this one. Okay, whatever is deleted, that one will be sorted out, means sorted out, and once again this student will be filled. So suppose there is 1 2 3, now 3 is deleted, so it will return 2 records here and then data will be refreshed. So same happens here. Okay, so if you want to check here, let's go to here and add one more record. Insert this gender, male, hobbies, just I'm putting one, country India. Okay, let's click on go, then refresh it. So if I click here, then what's the ID of this one? So it will filter everything. If you check here in console, then it is 2021, right? So now 21 is born. Okay, it's not refreshing here after delete. So the mistake is actually, let's insert once again. Let's insert the data once again. Then 9. Okay, so we have two records once again. So what's happening here? When we delete the record, it doesn't refresh. So what we need to do here, let's pass the whole thing, not the ID only, in view section. And then in list component.ts, here we will pass student, then here will be student, here will be student, okay, and here student dot id, we will pass id only, but here we need full student record, this one, and this will refresh after filtering. So let's try once again. Yeah, now it's refreshing, you can see. So what was the problem? The problem is that it is comparing here the old student list, and after deleting the list and after filtering, suppose there were 4 records, now there are 3, so it will filter 1 and return 3, and at the end it will refresh and show here the complete data. Let's see once again. It's already deleted, so I can delete them now. Is there any way to go back? No. Okay, now let's insert once again. Not important. Let's insert the data once again. Any data. Okay, now it's done. Let's insert once again. So currently we have 2 records. If I click, it's refreshed. Click and refresh. That's it. Okay guys, so let me review once again. How does it work? Start from the service. In this service file there is delete.php. okay, but how it is working, let me show you the delete.php file. It's a REST API. Let me show you this code. I have already, as I told you, that here in this video you will find tutorial race. This is this section. Hi friends, welcome to tutorial race. Where's my HTTP? This is a video. Okay, this one.
जब होस्टिंगर से मिलती है वेब होस्टिंग की प्राइस.
So this is for deleting, create and then delete section, this one. Okay, hi friends, welcome back to please follow this video, and this is the same how I have shown here, how to delete the record. Okay, so this is the one. Now let me show you the code here also from starting. So the request method here will be delete. If we passed, if we just saw that I had passed here post method, then there was error, so I had to rewrite here delete, right? So it's working, and then the id is passing, whatever id we are passing is coming here, and then it is select start from student and then bind value, and ultimately this is executed and delete is done and success message it will show. So that's the complete code here for deleting. So and this is a function, we are calling the function here in this list.php file. Ultimately at HTML we have just passed here on click and delete student and then passing the whole value. From here we are sending only id but filtering with complete student. So hope guys you like this video, and in the next video we will work on add new student, then later edit new student. So next two videos is very important. So stay connected. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.